Hi everyone. Today I would like to discuss about FIMM integration. Means what? FIMM integration means what? Means like we can say procure to pay. Procure to pay means P2P. We go and see here some integration part will be there, financial accounting and middle management. So if you see here, procure to pay cycle means before FIMM integration we need to understand procure to pay cycle. Procure to pay process means P2P. P2P stands for procure to pay, which is followed while procuring goods from vendors. Here, if you observe here, first of all, you want the purchase order, there won't be an accounting entry. Goods received, accounting entry will be there. Invoice received, accounting entry will be there. Vendor payment, accounting entry will be there. If you observe here, the flow will comes from purchase order. Purchase order is created by the people. Based on the purchase order, in purchase order there won't be no accounting entry. From goods received onwards, accounting entry will be there. Invoice received, vendor payment. So here if you go and see here the what is the process and the cycle, procure to pay cycle. First of all, purchase requisition come from, if an organization is there, departments like production department, sales department, distribution department, HR department, so many departments are there. If they want any material, they will put purchase requisition, means like Indian. After purchase requisition putting within the department, it will be approval, purchase requisition approval, then request for quotation, and from this quotation approval means they will go for the request for quotation for the vendors. uh, they will take request for quotations from particular departments and quotation approval, and after that purchase order will be done. Quotation approval means like they will be getting the quotation for particular requisition, and after that purchase order will be prepared by the people. From purchase order up to purchase order, the people will configure all those things in the system based on the purchase order. Goods received, from here accounting entries will pass. Like what we will do, our part is as like a F5 consultant, we have to we have to set up some settings from purchase received and invoice received and final payment to vendor. Till now what we have done is like financial invoice FI invoices we have done in FB 60. Now we are the part of the inventory come into the picture. While inventory come into the picture, based on the PO, we will be going with the goods received, invoice received, and final payment to vendor. From here, the accounting part will be involved, and what are the steps we have to follow? We have to see one by one. First of all, what we have to do is like create GL accounts and FS00. One is stock account, GL account, and other is GRIR account. Open item management input allowed. So assign GL for automatic account determination. OBYC setting. This is the which is the vital role. Here we link the whatever the GL accounts we have created. We will be account determination. Here we link the those GL accounts in account determination. So here from here onwards, if you see here, we will be creating one new vendor, or else existing vendor we extend for the inventory. So purchase order, so purchase, so purchase invoices are different, and FI invoices are different. So if you go and see here, the document types is REWWWAWE. In OBA7 document types we can see. If you go and see here, if you observe here, These are the document types we have to see in OBA 7. One is like RE. RE is for gross invoice receipt. You go and see in details. Document type RE is gross invoice receipt. GR. The number range is 51. The reversal type is like RE only. These are the things. Like if you go and see here the document type WA and WE. What do you mean by goods issue? Go to details and you can see here document type goods issue, number range is 49. Likewise, if you go and see here WE, WE, just put a tick mark over here, just press go to details. Here if you see W goods receipt. So these are the document types we have to see just for the which are like predefined by the SAP document types we will see. And after that what we have to do is like set up the valuation class. These are all done by the people. So PO list of POs if you want to see ME2M goods receipt posting. From here we have to do our accounting side. So Migo transaction, invoice receipt posting, Miro transaction, stock quantity and value MB52 you can see in MB52, assign the standard pricing procedure. These are all about the people will look after. So if you go and see here GRIR means goods received and invoice received clearing settlement. So here what we will do is like create a new GRIR account in FS00, specifying the sort keys. I will show you how to create these all those things. So /n FS00. Yes, if you see here like GRIR account and what we have to do is like just first of all we have to create the stock of raw material I have created. How I have created me I will show you. Just 1008 I have taken a GL account, company code TM50, and assets balance sheet under asset group I have taken balance sheet account, and short text is stock of raw material. Go to control data, the INR account currency, only balances local currency, and create bank interest. Here G01 post automatically I put a tick mark. So likewise I have created one stock account and I have created the GRIR account. So yes, GRIR account. If you see the GRIR account, I have created as like in a 2007 as GRIR clearing account. Company code is TM50. Type and description. If you go and see here, account type is liabilities. It comes under the balance sheet account. GRIR clearing account means goods received and invoice received. Why we have to take this? For suppose if the people put the purchase order to the vendor and he is delivering the stock to our premises, until unless if we reach that stock he will provide delivery chalana, and with the delivery chalana what we have to do is like as per the accounting standards like revenue recognition. So whenever the goods is whenever the vendor sends the goods to the customer at the time, means like at the time of reachable the goods from his premises to the customer premises, the vendor is whole and sole responsible for that goods. So he will send that goods with the delivery chalana. So we we will be after reaching to our premises, what we will do is like we will be seeing with reference to the PO that GR and this delivery chalana, whether it's matching to a PO the requirement or not, we will fulfill that. We will take it as a provisional entry as GRIR. GR means goods received slash IR means invoice receipt. We take it as a some take temporary account as a clearing account. So that's the one clearing account. At the time what we will receive, we will be receiving the stock in our premises. So stock is debited, GRIR is credited. So the invoice should be received. After that is called Migo transactions. After that all is okay, and all the quantity and what are the prices are mentioned in the PO is matching to the delivery chalana which was sent by the vendor. So we will take it as a provision and a clearing account. After that vendor will send the invoice, means invoice, invoice receipt. With invoice receipt, what will happen, like we will be GRIR will be debit, GRIR will be debit. So what will happen, like GRIR will be debit, vendor will be credit. So after that, what we will be, in the first entry GRIR is credit, here GRIR is debit. So GRIR will be set off and nullified, and after that, what will be the accounting entry is stock account debit and vendor account credit, as we have done in the finance accounts. MB60 we have booked one invoice, we got the service, any, if like we got the service from any vendor. So at the time, what we will do, expenses will be debited and vendor is credited. Here the stock came into picture, stock is debited and vendor is credited. After that, the payment, like what we will do in mirror transaction, we will be debiting the GRIR and crediting the vendor. So if, the set of GRIR will be done, and one entry will be like stock account debit to vendor account credit. While doing the payment in dash 53, you will be going through the bank payment. So vendor account will be debited and bank account is created. So that's the reason we will be creating the GRIR clearing account. So if you go and see here how to create the GRIR account, the GL account, control data, and this account currency is INR, only balance is local currency, tax category minus, means only input tax allowed. Why? Because while purchasing we will take as an input tax. So here minus means input tax. If any tax is there, it will take calculate the tax from here, minus for this GL account. Create bank and trust. Here G01 post automatically. Up to here we have done. So if you see here, assign GRIR in WRX OBYC. In OBYC means, I will show you account determination OBYC. If you go to the OBYC, here if you see configuration account automatic post procedures, here WRX, these are the transaction keys are there in SAP. So we will go for according to that inventory posting. For inventory posting, BSX is the transaction key. So if you go to the BSX, you have to give the chart of accounts. TM50 I have given. So here I have assigned as valuation. If you put the valuation grouping code, valuation class, 0001 is the predefined one, 3000 is the raw material. So 1008, which was created for the stock account, I have assigned here. If you see here, I have created one stock account earlier, as shown, so the stock account is this is the stock of RM, means raw material. This is the thing. So for this I have assigned the GL account, GRIR, sorry, stock account in BSX for TM50. So here we have to likewise we have to determine the account determination in OBYC. If you go and see here, WRX means what? You can go to the OBYC again, you go for the WRX, WRX. GRIR clearing account means, double click here. Whatever the GRIR clearing account means, you are like in account determination, you are linking the GL account which was created under FS00 GRIR account. So here if you go and see here, valuation grouping code is 0001, valuation class is 3000. 3000 is for raw material predefined by the SAP. So the account which was created in GL account 2007, that is like GRIR account, I am assigning over here by GRIR account 2007. So through this transaction key WRX, I am linking the GRIR clearing account GL account over here. So the system will understand while passing the while posting any entry, it will take that if any GRIR account is should be there, it should be taken as 2007 and it will be linking over there. So if you go and see here, one PO should be there PO should be created in ME21. This is created by the people only. We have to do post goods receipt against the PO MIGO, post invoice receipt against one PO MIRO, and run automatic clearing. So this is about the configuration which was done by FI consultant integrating FI with So if you go and see here some role of movement type in automatic account determination in stock and value, you have to see the stock in MB52. This is the movement type and accounting entry. This was the this is the here I have shown transaction event key, we can call as transaction event key. So through this transaction event key, through this valuation modifier or valuation grouping code, valuation class GL account should be assigned. So if you see here in pictorial, everything is clear that what is the movement type, what is the accounting entry, what is the transaction event key, we are linking with the GL account. So here you can see, for suppose movement type is 101, means what? Stock account debit. First of all, we got the stock from vendor. Stock will be debiting. GRIR as a clearing account we have taken as a credit. We will be linking the stock account debit through this BSX transaction event key, and valuation modifier or valuation grouping code 0001 redefined by the SAP. Valuation class is 1234 I have given, but raw material if you go 3000 will be there. Whatever the GL account I have created for the stock, you will be assigned over here. Likewise, in movement type 101, GRIR means goods received and invoice received account credit. WRX is the transaction event key. Earlier I have mentioned with the transaction event key, I have linked with this valuation modifier, valuation grouping code, and valuation class 3000 and GL account which was created by me, GRIR. Here I have linked. So likewise you can go with this movement type for 201. So stock account will be credit and master this material consumption account debit through GBB. So these are the accounts you can create and you can assign. Likewise, if you go for scrapping and all those, these are the things in pictorial form I have prepared. You can understand from here. If you go and see here difference price scenarios, PO no accounting entry will be there. GR means what? Goods received. Stock account debit. GRIR is credit 1000. So IR means invoice received. When we got the invoice from vendor, then you will be posting GRIR account debit and vendor account credit, price difference is debit. So here I would like to explain is like in PO no accounting will be there. PO is done by consultant, and based on the PO we have to pass the GR. Why have to go for the GR is like with this the MIGO transaction goods receipt, means we got the receipt only, we have not got the invoice. So while goods received means like goods has debit, goods account, goods or inventory will be debit, we have taken as a clearing out in GRIR account credit. So here IR means invoice received, this is the MIRO transaction we have to do. So here GRIR will be debited, so vendor account will be created. Why? Because vendor, we received the invoice from vendor, so stock is already debit. Here if you see here GRIR credit and GRIR debit, this is nullified. Accounting entry will be stock account debtor to vendor account credit. So if you have any price difference, the price difference will be debited here. So if the stock is not consumed, first one. If the stock is partially consumed, second one. If the stock is fully consumed, this is about the FIMM integration. And one more thing, like I want to discuss about what are the transaction keys and what are the group valuation grouping code and valuation modifiers. I would like to explain once. Valuation grouping code or valuation modifier is same, is the combination of valuation areas which is responsible for automatic account determination. If you go and see here account assignment, valuation grouping code is 0001. 0001 is predefined by the SAP, and general modifier is like already defined. If anything like valuation class is nothing but according to the Procure to pay means like any material, like a raw material means 3,000. We can go and we will be debiting and creating what are the GL accounts we are created. We will be assigning over here. Valuation area. Valuation area defines the organization level at which materials are valued. SAP has provided two options for valuation. Valuation at plant level. All materials are valued at plant level. Valuation at company code level means all materials in all plants of company are valued at company code level. If you go and see here, movement types. I have explained the movement types. Movement type is a three-digit identification code which determine the different types of goods movement. How the goods movements will be there. For suppose goods receipt is there 101, we take it as a goods movement type. If a goods issue for a cost center, we will take it as a movement type 201. Stock scrapping 5551 and goods issue for delivery 601. Like that, so many movement types are defined by the predefined by the SAP, and we have to create, if anything else, the movement times will be created by people. So we have to understand what is all those things which are available in SAP, and we have to use and we have to do OBYC setting by account determination, which are the GL account created for stock, IGR, we would have to assign for through the transaction event key. So valuation class is a group of similar types of material which same account determination will be there. Valuation class is like 3,000 for raw material and 7900 for semi-finished goods, 7 and 2 for finished goods. We have to talk about the raw material. Why? Because we are procuring to pay, means we are supplying the stock, means for that we have to be having the raw material, then we have to do the production. So this is the 3,000 is for the raw material. If you go ahead and see here, transaction event keys. Transaction event key is used by the system to determine the GL accounts. It will determine the GL account. BSX is for stock, WRX for GRIR, GBB is like offsetting, PDR, like so many are there. If you see here, I have shown you the inventory posting, offsetting entry, and GRIR clearing. So this is about the FIMM integration, what's the process and all those things, steps involved while configuring into SAP integrating with FIMM. We can call as procure to pay, P2P process. I have explained here what is meant by FIMM integration and procure to pay cycle, and what are the configuration should be done by the FI consultant by integrating So this is the process, and if you see here, our part is to create the GL account, and we have to assign the GL account in automatic account determination OBYC. I have shown you, and if you go and see here, we have to create a new vendor, or we can extend to the existing vendor for purchase of any stock. So you can do and extend. We have to check with the document types in OBA7. Create a purchase order is done by the people. Based on the purchase order, we have to set up the valuation classes and all those things, and we have to do from here accounting entries will be there. From goods receipt posting means MIGO, invoice receipt posting means MIRO, stock, if you want to see the stock means MB52 is the T code. This is about all the people. If you come here, GRIR clear settlement where you have to determine means OBYC. This is about this, and what are the movement types, roles of the movement type in account automatic account determination. I have shown you in the table form, and how and price difference scenario. If like anything like what are the accounting entries where we have to do means in PO there is no accounting entry. GR means like goods received, IR means invoice received. These are the steps involved in FIMM integration.